I'm pushing the baby out. Hang on a second.
Oh my gosh.
We've
Hold
got a
on.
big birth
This one
coming.
looks like a C-section. Hold on.
Don't bring back the memories.
Squeeze
All
my hand.
right. It's a girl. Hold on.
Hey, I
Wow.
can tell you a story about that. It's all cleaned up, but that relates to our business if you want to hear it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I was in the process of delivering my first child, and I was pushing, and the doctor said, "Push." Put it like I wasn't pushing. I said, I said, if I push anymore, I'm going to push myself inside out. And so I pushed with everything that I could, and the baby came out. And so sometimes with my business, it's like that. I think I've done all I can. I'm so tired, blah, blah, blah. And then I get in there and I do it anyway. And so then I have a little breakthrough.
I'm going to
There
tell
you
you.
go.
You want to hear a good one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. I know we're live, but I know our audible got called and we're shifting the conversation in a different direction a little bit. But I promise you, we're going to bring you back to what happens when you take hard consistency with copying the right
Yeah.
cat
All
and
right,
how
guys.
it ends up in results. Okay? So I promise you, we're not going down this rabbit road, but I want to share you guys this one. Okay? And this is when I had my first baby. Okay, well, I have to rephrase that. I didn't have my first baby, but I was there for my first baby.
Yes.
Right. Different.
Present and accounted for.
so,
Different.
so the mother of my child pushes this baby. This baby was 8 pounds nine
Oh,
ounces,
oh my gosh.
Ouch.
and my wife at the time was 5'1".
Wow.
I started the question. I said, "Look, is this our baby, or did somebody switch the genes somewhere?" Because I sure as hell wasn't no 6-footer or 7-footer, right? I
Right.
wasn't that guy, and neither was my ex-wife, right? So when that baby came out, for sure, everybody in the family said she's gonna have a C-section because she was like literally like pop, like she was ready to drop that baby, right?
Right.
So then the midwife comes in, and the midwife goes, "Push, push, push." My ex goes, "You push, okay? You push." It's a lot easier said than done. And she's like so much in pain, right? But one thing she did was she will give you a heck of a kick, right? So the midwife comes in, and boy, she's like, "Push, push, push." See, I'm gonna show you how to push. And she literally kicked her, and she flew against the wall.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Oh,
Hey, and then you could hear my ex. She goes, "How's that for a kick? Is that a good push?" And then she goes, and then the midwife came back and got some more, right? And she's like, "Push, push." She's like, "Are you sure you want me to push again?" But that midwife flew to the wall 5 times.
oh,
Wow.
really?
I'm gonna tell you, that was a hell of a delivery.
Wow.
I just wanted to share that to you guys.
Feel
But
the pain
today,
from here.
that son played football in high school. He's currently playing football in University of Virginia, and he's doing really well. He's getting ready to graduate from University of Virginia with a master's. So we're pretty excited about him. Okay,
How
that
could
was our
he
very
how
very
could he
first kid.
not how could he not play football with practice kicking while he's in the womb?
Well,
Yep.
football runs in our family because I played football myself. So it runs in our family as far as the football side of things.
Okay.
We never could really click with baseball because we felt like we were beating down somebody to death. So we just we didn't feel it.
Right.
So, but going back to our topic, okay? What is the number one thing I've been stressing you guys for the past 30 to 60 days? We just we didn't feel it.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency and content, 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 content. Okay. Who wants to know who was the most consistent person in content in the past 60 days?
I want to know.
I want to know.
First of all, it should have been all of you. Right or wrong?
Ouch.
Right.
Martha said, ouch.
Right.
Some of you are still camera shy. Right? Content, 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 guys. Okay. The winner is Mark.
Yay.
Woo!
Okay.
Congratulations.
Now,
Thank you.
am I saying this out of hot air?
No.
No. I'm going to show you why he's the most consistent. Okay? I just had a Zoom with him right before this, right? And guess how many of you guys? Oh, this is my favorite. How many of you guys are here and say, I need to have my emails perfect. I need to have my automation perfect. I need to have my shoes on the right foot. I need to have the right underwear. I need to have the right outfit. How many of you guys are like this?
Present and accounted for.
Guess what? Do you think Mark has all of that in place?
No. He just went to the
Heck
diving board
no.
and
Look,
jumped.
we found out how ugly the baby is this morning.
Half the time in my videos, I'm hiding my name badge from work.
Wow.
Sometimes I put my shirt on inside out.
Okay. Who is ready to oh wait, here's my favorite. How many of you guys are guilty as charged and say, I need to have everything perfect? Come on, don't be shy.
Well, I'm partially that. Sometimes I just like one time I did my whole preparation and presentation and
Watch out, watch out. Hurricane 5 is coming. Go ahead, Zuli.
Perfect.
Zuli, you unmuted, but you're quiet. Uh-oh, she might have internet. You okay? Uh-oh, we can't hear you, Zuli. Okay, but I know you were trying because I know you unmuted. So you might have some connections. But you can always come in and shine, okay? Let me tell you why. The only thing Mark worked on to be perfect was to be
Yeah.
coachable.
oh.
Okay? If you're a non-community owner, you need to put out a lot of content, and every Sunday, you need to find out what works and what doesn't work. Say something, Zuli. No, we can't hear you. Oh, she's trying. It's okay. It's a Port Charlotte, Florida thing. Oh, you can hear her, Mark?
No, I can't hear her. Just keep
Okay.
trying.
Oh, keep trying. Oh, that what I mean. That
Yeah.
must be a firefighting thing. No.
Well, as you were saying, keep fighting. It's like, yeah.
There must be a firefighter sign. Guys, if you're a non-community owner, you need to put out a lot of content, okay? For practice, to understand the basics of content creation, 1 to 2 videos. But if you want to get leads and get results, 3 to 5. Does that make sense?
3 to
Right?
5 a day.
3 to 5 a day. But I'm gonna show you how simple that could be. Okay? I'm gonna actually show you all this today. I'm telling you, Whoever missed today, what happens? They miss it. Because the YouTube live, as soon as it's downloadable, it's gone. It's going to be downloaded, useful content. It will never be on that YouTube channel again. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right. I did say it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So that's the benefit of showing up. Today is the day you want to show up. Okay? If you're a community owner, the first thing you need to focus on to get right is what?
Thumbnails.
About
Your
page.
entire about page.
Okay.
If they don't get past your about page, why do you have a community? You just like to pay bills. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, once you get him in, that's a different story. That's the problem that Mark is going through. Once you get him to come in, you got to get him to stay. Does that make sense? Right?
Right. Right.
Just
Right.
like once you got enough content and you know what works, this is for my non-community owners. They coming into your funnel in your leads, correct? So once you get them there, what you got to do? You got to massage them. They got to feel good. They got to like what you're sharing with them. And the last thing they need to feel is you sounding like a used car salesman. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Yes.
So you guys see,
Yes.
PPP sauce serve two types of audience: community owners and non-community owners. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, who would you actually serve in terms of specific customer? We serve stay-at-home moms and dads. What kind of pain point those moms and dads have? They don't want to take a calculator to the grocery store. They don't want to fall short every month, right? They're tired of saying no to their kids and their family. They're just tired of being broke. Does that make sense?
Right.
And then you got those that are tired of making bad decisions. It's not that they're broke, they just keep making bad decisions. Does that make sense? What is our promise in the community? Is if you're not a community owner, we turn your content around within 90 days to 180 days, assuming that you do everything that is in the community. Does that make sense? How does Kim know if you do everything in the community?
He has a report card.
Thank God for Schoolie. I'm going to tell you, the founder of Schoolie, Joe D, my hat's to you. You're an amazing guy because that tool saved my life. I can hear you now, Zuli. I can hear you.
Oh, everything sounds so static here. Oh, good. I don't know what's going on. I keep getting disconnected. We had a major thunderstorm here, but I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Keep
they
getting
didn't
lots
tell you that it rains in Florida?
I know. Here I thought it was going to be such a safe area, no hurricanes, nothing, and all of a
Now,
sudden I went out with loud thunder and rain and everything. It's just like, oh no.
it is
Here
a
I am.
little better than Washington State, but
Okay, well, at least I'm connected somehow. Great.
it's all
Okay,
good.
well,
We're
if I
glad
get
to hear you. We're glad to hear
thanks,
you.
thanks.
All
I'll go
right.
on mute again because I'm getting a lot of static.
All right, guys. What was I talking about?
If you have a community
About schooling, he was the best
about
guy there was going.
ready,
That's right. We were talking about schooling. That's how I know if you are going through the classrooms. Does that make sense? Because school, it tells me every day.
tattletale.
It tells me how pretty the baby look, and it tells me how ugly the baby look. And guess what? Accountability is important. I'm going to tell you this. The way I use schooling is the best 59 bucks a month I spend on my entire expenses that I spend to have a business. That is one app I will never get rid of. Does that make sense?
Kim,
Yes.
do you think the way the modules are set up now in your community, they're pretty much going to stay like that for a while?
Never.
Oh, you're going to change them some more?
Never.
Always, always.
Listen, if we don't evolve, we're not growing. That's business, period. When we evolve, that means we're growing.
Okay.
Okay? Don't take it personal, but listen. Imagine you drive the old same beat up car until you run it to the ground while everybody else is switching out car every 2 to 3 years. That's exactly what I just explained. Does that make sense? Right? I mean, how do you look right now driving down the road with a Pinto?
Ooh.
Whew. You're going to get one or two reactions. That's an awesome antique car. You're a cheapskate.
Get with the times.
Get with the program. If you're trying to give other people hope, I hope you evolve. Does that make sense? Right? Because they got to see transformation. Okay? So let's go to the hard work. Who wants to see the hard work?
Yes.
Okay? I'm going to share my screen. All right? We're having a Zoom moment. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get my video panel out. Show video panel. Boom, we got everybody accounted for. That is awesome. All right. Here we go, guys. We're going to hit school. Okay? By Monday, Martha is going to love me. Guess what, Martha?
What?
By Monday, all of this is going to change.
Oh, all our 100% go away, huh?
Only the look, the structure stays the same. Does that make sense? Because I'm going to tell you this.
Okay.
Who resonate with me the most is probably Zuli. Okay? A lot of you think that this looks pretty clean already, but for me, it still looks busy. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I will figure a way out to make it look even cleaner than this. Does that make sense? Right? So those of you who've been with me from the beginning, we done changed this a million times. Right, Mom?
Definitely. Your
But
eyes
watch
may
this,
be
guys.
spinning.
Watch this. Okay? Where have been I've been spending most of my time in the last 60 days is this page right here. And if you've been following, this page has come a long way. Okay? There's one place that I still need to fix is the links. I gotta rethink through what links I want to put there and what kind of flow I want to have there. Okay? But other than that, everything else has been fixed and it's working. Okay? It was a point where our incoming visitors went down to under 100. That's low. And now it's already climbing back up. Why? Okay? Is because we're starting to hit the trend. Okay? So you can see Mark, he's number 6. He was number 3 for a long time. Right? But now he's number 6, but he's still on the first page. Right?
Right.
For me, I haven't made it to this page yet, but here's what you're going to see. Okay? There's 2 places to check. Okay? Let me move this icon here to the bottom here. Right here. And let me move these guys here. Right here. So it doesn't cover with our windows here with the videos, right? So this is how you know it changed. This was on Monday. Okay. So this Monday, I'm gonna blow these guys up so you guys don't hold that against me. Okay. Gonna go ahead and open. So when you highlight all of them and you open, it opens it into one document. Okay. So you see how it opens everything into one document right here? Looks like I need to go do it right. It didn't do what I wanted to do. Okay, hold on. Open. All right, here we go. So you see how I opened everything into one document, right? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So here's how I know. This is Mark showing up on a Facebook ad on the sidebar of Facebook, right? This is Jeff showing up on the right side of Facebook on the ad. This was all on Monday, okay? This is him showing up as the number 1 school ad, okay? And then this is him shown as the number 2 on the school ad. And this happened ever since we changed his thumbnail. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then what we did is we used the same framework that Ryan and Jeff helped me with. Okay? And guess who's number 3? Boom. So, does the formula work? Yes. Okay? And which one is the busiest of all 3? Mine. So imagine I make it less busy. What do you think is going to happen?
Higher numbers.
It's going to rank higher. Does that make sense, guys? Right?
Yep.
So this guys, this was Monday. Okay? Let's go back. Okay? This is Tuesday, the 14th. Okay? Watch this. I pull these guys on the phone. Okay? I'm going to open this up. Okay? So this is Ryan Duncan. This is Jeff Lopez. This is the most recent mentor I hired. Okay? They're the ones that have the sauce. And that is actually the name of their community is the sauce. Ours is PPP sauce.
Mm.
And guess what? Our sauce is number 2 on school. Their sauce is number 3. So he's beating me up on that, right? So guess what? This is the main school ad, right? You see? And look at this. This is the main school ad, right? And as I go down, I was able to rank number 1. Mark was number 2. And guess who was number 3? This is on Tuesday. Guess who's number 4?
Hey.
That
Right
means
on.
Cynthia is coming up, right? You see that? And guess who's number 5?
Princess Julie.
Zuli in the house.
All right.
Zuli,
Yay.
You remember when I told you to remove all the stuff at the bottom?
Yeah. Well.
That's what got you in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do we know what we're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Guess what? This is Tim Hess. I told him to enlarge his logo, and he started to hit the school ads. You see that? So, does what we do work?
Sir.
Yes.
Watch this. This is Wednesday. Okay? Wednesday, I went and got the ads again. Okay, so Wednesday, watch this. Again, this is our mentor, right? So this was actually a straight banner going across on the school ads. This one was straight across. You could use your finger and slide it over, okay? Number one. Number two. What do you see right here?
Trending.
What
Trending.
does that mean? That means I'm on my way to make it to the first page on trending.
Hmm.
You understand? So, does Ryan and Jeff know what they're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, right? See?
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, Pepe, all love, but I was able to outrank you again, right? See? It's not easy to stay number one. Okay, Mark?
Well, why does it say sale in the corner?
Where?
Well, see there it says new and there it says sale.
Where's Sal?
Above the
Above
highlighted section, me.
Above the image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Oh,
there.
I don't know. I don't know. I
I
don't
went
know.
on
If I
sale.
told you, I'd be lying to you. But look, who's upcoming? Jeff. That means he's gonna move from new to trending. Does that make sense? Right?
Yep.
And guess who's right behind him? This is all in a 1 week span, guys.
Wow.
Okay? This is all in a 1 week span. Okay? That's pretty amazing, right? You see?
Yes.
Boom. So this is, let me see. This was Wednesday. Was that Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday. So this was Friday. Okay? Watch what happens on Friday. So on Friday, all right. So this is the ads that goes across again, right? Jeff was number one. Okay.
Yes.
Number two was Tim. Then number three was Zuli. Number four was Mark. Number five was Celine. So Celine started to pop up,
Mhm.
right? Boom. Look at that. Is that pretty cool?
That's cool.
Right? So does hard work pay off?
Yes.
So what am I telling you? Cynthia meets with me at least once a day. We try, but we haven't been 100% consistent
Right.
between life happening and all kinds of stuff, right?
Right.
Zuli meets with me once a week. And look, even once a week, but look at the results she's getting.
Yes.
Mark meets with me whenever he wants. Like, whenever he feels like it. He doesn't really have a consistency.
I'm lucky I can make time.
He's got a good problem. He's been busy with his new subscribers.
Okay.
But you guys would be proud of Mark. What is Mark doing that most of you are not doing? Is Mark is going live. Tell them a little bit about how the live has changed things for you.
What platform?
Well, I've done Zoom meetings within the school, and I've had a few people attend that, and that's really helping. Because there's interaction, so therefore this community would see it as a more active community and within the school program.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that that's kind of helping as well.
Awesome. You know what's more important? You going live. You know what's the most important part of your life?
Nah.
Uploading your recording.
Oh yeah, I did that.
That is the most important because that's how you wake up the dormant.
So
Does
Yep.
he's
that make
going
sense?
live on Zoom.
Yeah, like a weekly meeting for your community. You know, like
Okay.
Q&A, whatever it is that you want to do, right? It's
Right.
just the fact that they get to meet you in person.
Got it.
That's huge. Now, forgive me, but I'm going to get to my non-community owner in a second, okay? But right now, I'm speaking to the community owner. Because why? We service both. Does that make sense? Everybody good? Right?
Yeah.
So, y'all ready to see the proof in the pudding?
Yes, sir.
That was pretty good so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Who give me a 10 in the chat? It was pretty good. Give me a 1 if I'm wasting your time. If I see 1, we're done. No. Thank you, everybody. All right. We'll show you the proof in the pudding. Okay? I'm going to go right there. I'm going to open up this folder. Okay? Hold on. That's not the right one. I need to move this folder to the side. Here we go. Watch this, guys. Okay? How many of you here would love to have 65 leads?
Wow.
How many? How many of you? Marky don't
Yes.
count. That's your leads.
Yeah, I do. I want
Zuli,
more. I
how
want more
good would it
leads.
feel to have 65 leads, Zuli? Fresh leads.
Ooh, fabulous. Yeah.
Now he's going to
Great.
tell you the problem.
Now, watch this. He had to manually import these in because where they showed up. So if you don't know, this is what's good about our system. If they don't show up and get a response, they'll show up in HBA. But you got to know how to pull them up on HBA, correct? You see? Right? So when you go to HBA, this is what they look like in HBA. You see that?
Okay.
Right? So obviously, if they're not coming over, you bring them over. You force them over. You take them by their head, drag them down the floor, and throw them in the cage. I know that sounds kind of harsh, huh? But
Get it
does that
done.
make sense so far? Does that make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, does our system work? Yes. Why? Because myself and Brahim been getting leads all along. This is not new. But you know what? This is nice to see from somebody else in the community. Let me tell you who's really close. Madeline and Martha right now are so close. So what does that mean? You need to work on improving your message. Your message is the problem. Not your emails. Not trying to be perfect. Your problem is your message and consistency of your message. So what's your number one objective? put out as much content as possible so that you have something to audit on Sunday. Does that make sense? There's a difference between auditing 21 videos and auditing 2 videos. Which one are you going to get more out of? 21 or 2?
21.
That's
21.
right. You got more data. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm not being hard on you guys. I just want you to, this is coming from my love to you.
Reality check.
No, I get that. I know you're not being hard on us, but I mean, it's something that's out of my control because, you know, you sit in front of your laptop the whole day to finish 2 videos.
I
And there's nothing
understand.
I can
I
do.
understand. I
You
understand.
get the
I understand.
frustration.
But
Yeah.
I want you to know this, Madeline. Even though you have all these challenges, you get out more video than a lot of people here in US and Canada. Just know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I want to do, I know I can do better. It's just, yeah, it's frustrating. So,
These are the times that are going to make you appreciate everything even more. Does that make sense? I promise you. Okay? Once we solve all that, you're going to look back and laugh at these moments. Because you know who has the same struggle as you? LeMary.
Right.
But is that stopping LeMary from getting content, from going live? Does that stop her? No. I see her live. I see her on TikTok. Does that make sense? Right? She's going through the same thing you're going through. It's
But she's
it,
encouraged.
it's a South African thing. I don't know. LeMary, can you unmute?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hey guys, it's a real person. Can you share your heart with these people? Can you share your heart a little bit? LeMary?
Hi, I'm available now.
Yeah, can you share a piece of your heart with the community a little bit?
Yes, 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 yes. Let me start with the preparation. How do I prepare myself on a daily basis? And in the morning, I prepare the content. I follow up the notes that I have during the week. I create a content. I post it on a TikTok. Immediately when I post on a TikTok, I thought maybe it's gonna give me crickets, and it doesn't do that. And the second thing what I do is I take that the same video, I put it in YouTube, and YouTube is performing more than the TikTok. And now I have realized that I need to be more on a YouTube rather than on TikTok, because I can see that TikTok is, I mean, the YouTube is giving me a lot of response, and also the people are coming to me. Some they just send me an email. I can see that I can get more if I can master YouTube.
Awesome. Now, let me ask you this, LeMary. Since you've been
Yes.
in this community, what has changed for you in terms of your results?
The first thing, camera shy. I mean, I was shy, and the other one, the second one is now I'm mastering the message. I was all over, but now I'm focusing on one thing, helping the mom and dad, especially the stay-home mom, because I'm a stay-home mom. I just want everyone to get a message. I mean, the message that I have now is completely different when I started.
Awesome. Awesome. We're glad to have you. But I want to tell
Thank you
you,
so much.
aren't you glad you met Cynthia?
I'm glad I met the queen of the house, and also all I can say all the bride and the bridegroom, because she's the one who brought me here, and I know that I'm gonna bring change.
Awesome. Awesome. We're glad to have you. Thank you so much for sharing a piece of your heart. This means, how many of you guys got value?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I just
Yes.
want y'all to know, here's a reality. You ready?
Yes.
US is slacking. You just heard from Canada and South Africa. They're both kicking our butt.
Okay.
But it's not soccer.
Good point. Good point.
Slackers. Slackers.
Now who's got the sauce?
Oh!
We got to get the bottle open somehow.
That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay. I'm trying to get back to the train of thought I had. All right, never mind. We'll get back to that later. But I want to show you guys proof in the pudding. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. So, if you guys pay attention to Mark's numbers, the last time I had his screen up, he was only at 6,000 hits. Now he's at 13,000 hits, guys.
Wow.
That's great.
He's converting 383 signups in the past 30 days.
Whew.
He was dead in the water 30 days ago.
Wow.
19 people.
There was not even a live shrimp in the pond. I mean, they were like all laying with their belly up.
Mm.
Now he's got a little bit of trout. He's got a little bit of bass. He's got a little bit of.
Northern pike.
And he's at a 2.9 conversion rate. Okay? Which is good for 13,000 leads. Does that make sense? And right now, he is running a profitable business. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay? So, watch this. Okay?
Ooh.
He is now in the top 5,000 in the biggest category, money. You know, I did some research on AI. There's about 75,000 communities in money category, just the money alone.
Mm.
So that's a big jump.
Right.
PPP is still under 1,000. We're dropping a little bit. We were as high as the top 300. Right now, we're right around 909. That's why I need you guys to engage in the community.
Kim?
The reason we drop is less people post. I can't be the only one posting. Does that make sense? So,
Yes.
is that pretty good?
So that rank is besides posting, based on posting, is it based on anything in addition to posting?
That's an amazing question, Martha. Okay, so engagements is posting. Engagements is 33% of your score. New signups, conversions from 7-day trial to actual paid member, that's another 33% of your score. The other 33% of your score is content. Your thumbnails, your titles of your classroom module. Are they completely off topic from your about page? Do they communicate to your about page? There's people who post. Are they posting for the sake of posting, or are they posting to get engagement? All of that compiles together as your score in your ranking. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's like your credit score, right? You pay on time. That's 30% of your score, right? How long have you had your line of credit? That's another 30% of your score, right? And then your balances versus your credit limit is another 30% of your score. So you see how it works all together in the same different ways, but same concept, right? Same concept. You got to understand those numbers. You got to understand what makes up your score and your rank. Okay? Now watch this. Okay? If you go here, you could pay attention to where those leads are coming from. Almost 85% come from school. From his links. 2,000 of them, which is 14%. And then the rest is like peanuts on the dollar. So Facebook hasn't really kicked in for Mark yet. This is mainly from school. Does that make sense?
Right.
Mainly from school. So why is it important for you to be on that first page? It's very important. That's what you're fighting for. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're a content creator, what are you fighting for? You're fighting for learning how to create content that counts. So where's your report card, right? Let me show you. If you're not a community owner, where's your, well, actually, even if you're a community owner, your report card is the same too, okay? Now watch this, okay? Oh, I want to show you this. So you see, out of 383 sign up in 30 days, right? He still has 266 that are staying in the community. Does that make sense?
That's good. Yes.
So this is the conversion between his 7-day trial and not 7-day trial. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Now, watch this. Let's say you're a content creator, right? We're going to go inside the PPP now. Okay. You're not a community owner. Where does the report card show up? So let's go down here. Okay. What's wrong with this picture? Kim, 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 Martha. Okay. So how do you know if you're doing good or you're not doing so good? Martha got 7 points on this report card. Okay. When you start improving your message, when you start improving your engagement, how do you do that? Well, number one, you got to be willing to comment on other people's posts if you want people to comment on your posts. Right?
Right.
You got to be willing to go like their posts if you want them to like your posts. Have I not said that before?
Yes, sir.
Guess what? When do you know your content actually means something? The first indicator is when you have a combination totaling 10 points. We call it double-digit number. That's the first sign. But when do you know you're getting better is when you actually hit 50 points. That's why we run the 50-point challenge in the community. Does that make sense? Why do I
Yes.
know this? If you go in here and you search hustle, okay, guess what? Once it hits 50, it's going to keep hitting points. This one right here is at 173. Does that make sense?
Does that pay every cycle? Does that keep repaying every cycle?
No, ma'am. It's going to pay you at 50 points. It's going to pay you at 100 points. That's all you get. You get paid twice.
Okay.
You want it to pay you more? Go create some better content as well. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? This post right here has converted a lot of people into Cynthia's community. A lot of people came from this post to Cynthia's community. So does it matter if you have right content? Yes. You see, it's very, very important you understand that.
What do the hashtags do in a post?
It's to search. So when you go to hashtag, and let's say I do hashtag money, and I go hashtag money, it's gonna pull up everything on money.
So the hashtag Cynthia used in this case, are hoping people would search those words and they bring them to her.
It's what they search the most inside online. Okay, now watch this, guys. Okay, let's go down here. So Martha is on her way. That means your content is improving, but it's not quite there yet. You see that? So, but then again, it's evergreen content. So that doesn't mean that it's gonna stay like this forever. Does that make sense? Right?
I
Now
go in there and edit it.
you can, or engage in other people. Let me show you. If you engage in someone's content, so let's say I go in here and I say, I go here, for instance, okay? And I go here and say, hey, and I put Martha, right? Boom, okay? We did not see your promise statement, right? So this is something, I'm just typing for the sake of typing. And I go here, I say, let's say that I'm talking like Martha, right? By the way, I need your opinion on my blueprint. You see what I'm doing, right, Martha?
Yes.
Right? So what am I
Engaging.
doing? I am creating engagement, right? So I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to go in here and click on school again. Obviously, it's going to take me to PPP. I'm going to go to Martha's post, right? Where it says my blueprint. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy and paste the link, right? So when I copy and paste that link, I say, kindly appreciate your feedback, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and put here an emoji, Zuli's favorite. And guess what? Click here for my blueprint, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to attach the link of that post and boom, what did I just do? I created engagement. This is how you learn how to bump up your content. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's how you learn how to bump up your content. Let me ask you this. Aren't you glad you showed up this Saturday?
Yes.
We learned a lot.
And it was a sideways paperclip icon, right? The sideways
The sideways
horizontal.
one. That's correct.
Horizontal.
The sideways one. Yes. So this is a link. This is to attach a picture. The paperclip that's up and down, that's attach a picture. Okay?
Okay.
So we go ahead and put a thank you. I love the thank you emojis they have here at school. Okay? But I like the ones that are moving. I like the ones that got some action. So like this one, this one's got some action, right? Boom. And guess what? Because I tag Martha, or I can tag other people. Let's say I tag Cynthia, or I tag Mark, I tag Zuli, right? Guess what? That's guaranteed engagement, which is gonna bump this post to over double-digit points. Was that hard to do?
No.
No.
But does it require a little bit of work?
Mm-hmm.
Does it require you to engage in other people's posts?
Yes.
Yes. So it's not just about posting. Now, another thing, you need to really think about your titles when you post. Is it a title that will hook something or someone in your post? Very important. Think about it. I could have just said, come get your audit, right? But what if a free audit gave a stay at home mom total clarity? Does that sound more juicy?
Juicy.
You see what I'm saying? Right? I could have just said, come see me on Saturday. This is for the Saturday meeting, right? Nobody's buying the ticket of a confused trailer. Is that what your content is? That will spin some wheels. You know, every week, this post has hit double-digit points. Every single week. Thank you for your engagement. Does that make sense?
How come it doesn't show double digits now?
It will. It's at 9. All it takes is for one person to like it or somebody to comment. That's it. The question should be, how come it already hit 9?
Well, I don't understand if it's just 9 now. How was it a higher number before and now it's lower?
No, it wasn't higher.
Oh, I thought you said it had hit high numbers in the past or something.
We post this every week, Martha.
Nobody
Weekly.
buys it.
That means there's a new post that goes out every week. Every single previous post, okay, that talks about a confused trailer, all have hit double digit.
Oh, okay. Different posts.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And this one is one away from hitting double digits. All it takes is for one person to like or comment, right? So I get to see that data. When I go on Sunday night and I get a review, okay, what post worked in the community? What post didn't work? That's what Skoolie does for you. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Tell me that is not valuable, regardless of whether you're a school owner or not a school owner. It's knowing, am I bringing value to this community or am I not bringing value to this community? Does that
You're
make sense?
bringing value. We got
But
value.
you get to understand that. You get to see it. You get to believe it. It's your content. You see what I mean? And it doesn't matter. You don't have to have a community to have schooling. It's just that people have different use of schooling. You understand? Think about this. Do you need a community if you want to auto schedule content? Now you can auto content in other communities, not just your own. Now, how huge is that? I'm just now starting to use the one for other communities. You watch. In the next 7 days to 30 days, my hits on my about page is going to go through the roof. I haven't even begun marketing yet. I'm caught in that trap, Zuli, just like you. Trying to make things look presentable, trying to be clear, trying to mess around with the thumbnails, mess around with the about page, mess around with the neighbor. Just kidding.
I see if we're
Trying to be
awake, huh?
perfect.
Man, I don't think you guys are following me. Only Martha caught it.
Trying to be perfect.
So all you were saying about Skoolie, does that apply to the $9 monthly fee? Because I see it's $9.
I could tell you right now, the $9. I think that includes the calendar. Let me find out. I'm gonna go to the Skoolie community, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what's included. Okay, hang on a second.
I'm reading
Skoolie,
it on my laptop.
and then I'm gonna go to plans, and it's gonna tell me what's included. Okay, and the link is inside. I'll drop the link for you guys. Okay, but so For scheduling content, what about the statistics on content? Let me see. For the analytics. So this is what you get at $9. Okay. You get to do screen or camera screen for school posts, comments, and DMs. You get to see the calendar. You get to see every events for every community you're part of on one page. Quick message, save a DM. So you can do like your one DM automation, right? You have the gifts. You can bookmark your post to see like if you want to organize your content. And then you have unlimited short links. So this is what you get for the $9. Okay. What do you get additional on the $39 over here? So you get everything that is the $9, but you get a testimonial page. So that would be like for community owners, right? That's for community owners, right? You get a community health engagement insight dashboard. So this is where you get statistics of your posts, whether you're posting in other communities or your communities. Okay? So this is kind of where you get the statistics of knowing what works and what doesn't work. You get the members course progress, so that's for community owners. You get the book member tagging, that's for post, not necessarily community owners only, because you can tag even when people you have on the post, right? And then you get custom domain for testimonial pages. So this would be like community owners. So this right here is if you want to know if your content works or doesn't work. But for community owners, the biggest benefit is to have a testimonial page. I'm going to tell you this. I convert 80% of people who hit the testimonial page. Because why? They're seeing the testimonial from real people in the community. And that gives them enough validation to say, you know what? Why don't I try it? Does that make sense? When they're in that 7-day trial period, they're just trying. Once they come past that 7-day trial, they're just looking. When they have trust you is when they go into premium and VIP. That's when they trust you. Like right now, I tell you this. LaMary is fighting hard to get into premium. She's fighting hard because of what this community has done for her already. Does that make sense? That's the kind of transformation you want from your members coming into the community, right? But you got to make sure that that value is there in your community for them to have that transformation. Because think about this. Jennifer says it the best. Who knows Jennifer? Okay. How many of y'all are tired of paying for workshops?
Yes.
Okay.
Guilty is charged.
You know why you're tired of paying the workshops?
Because I haven't focused on actually doing the work.
That's right. You haven't implemented what you learned, right?
Right.
When you implement what you learn, you don't get tired because when you implement what you learn, you also make a profitable profit. What you see with Mark, he implements everything that comes across his way. He's like me, but he's working on a shoestring budget.
A beer
So,
beer
does he know
belly.
how you guys feel like? Yes, he knows how you guys feel like. It's just now that he's starting to have a little room to breathe. Does that make sense? Right? So you see what I mean? Right? But now he's starting to see hope because the results are coming. So what do you think, Madeline? Is this a good time for Mark to start working on his email?
I think he's doing very well, but yes, maybe he can add
Now
on
it's a good
some,
time to work on that email, right? Because now You want to convert those leads into sales. Does that make sense? Customers.
Now he has breathing room.
Do you guys think that Mark might have some incentive to work on the email now? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you think Mark's going to sleep anytime soon? No. Hey, Lamary, would you love to have that problem that Mark's having?
I think I'm on the way.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys.
I need.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Lamary.
Okay, I just want to see myself next week. I just want to be on the board on number 3 or number 4. So I don't want to be left behind.
Okay, this is how you do that. That's a great question. Okay, you're gonna go right here. Okay, I'm starting to build a module. Okay, let me show you the module that I'm building out. It's for the community owners, but it also applies to the community members. Okay, so when you go here, if you're not a community owner, you can catch the post inside of the community. You just got to look for it. Okay, so if you go here, we have this for the community owners. Okay, I'm actually building this out right now. Okay, so when you go here and you complete this, you get to open this. And when you open this, it's gonna say
Yeah.
start here. So I'm building out this page right now. So you guys saw the post on the community promise. Guess what? That's where you start. Now, do you need a community to have a promise?
Yes.
No,
No,
Yes. Yes.
no.
no.
Because don't you make a promise to your potential customer too?
Prospects, yes.
Right? So you don't have to be a community owner to have a potential promise. You need to make that very clear. It needs to be one sentence that you can say under one breath.
Okay.
I added one sentence today.
So that's important because when you go here, guys, okay, it gives you the framework. All you gotta do is copy and paste and tell AI, can you fill in the blank for me based on what you know about me? Is that hard?
No, sir.
And when you're done, it will spit out something like this, right? Boom. We help stay at home moms and dads achieve paying, converting community in 90 days to 12 months without complex tech, an existing audience, or spending all day creating content. Can you say that under one breath?
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm asking out of you. Am I asking this for your benefit or for mine?
Audit my answer.
It's for your benefit. For you to have clarity. Does that make sense? Now, you can see I am building this out seriously. I am going through every module, okay? Inside of Ryan, Duncan, and Jeff's community, I am going through every module, okay? And I'm building this out for our community builder people. I know that within the next 90 days, we're going to have a boatload more people that own communities coming to PPP. Because what I'm doing here, nobody has the patience to do. Nobody. Do you realize how much work is behind the scene on this? And the kind of knowledge it requires to know to be able to do it right? Can you believe that 20 months ago, I would tell you to jump off the bridge? Because I didn't know what to tell you. I didn't even know. All I knew was Canva 20 months ago, guys. And I barely knew Canva. I didn't know Canva like that. Okay. So, does that make sense so far?
So
Right?
Kim, I see the module is unlocked for $67 to get that Community 101. Is that what I would have to do to get the promise?
That's that's for the first month. That's a monthly subscription for the community builder. That's 67 a month.
Oh, because I would have to do that. Then I would have to do that to get that promise post.
If you want to get the information, you can, because we put information for both community owners and non-community owners inside. So there's benefits to both types of people. Okay, but we know that it doesn't pertain to everybody in the community. This is for people that are like more like on the serious side. Does that make sense?
So I do need to then pay the 67 to access that, right?
You're definitely considered one of those serious people. Let me tell you, how many of you guys believe Martha has come a long way?
Yes, she has.
Definitely.
Definitely.
See
I'm
that?
not
You
ready.
didn't hear it from me, Martha. You're hearing it from the community.
Oh, well, thank you. But yeah, I'm not ready for a community if that's what you mean, but thank you.
No, you don't have to be a community owner to be there,
Yeah.
because we're putting content for both. We're putting content for both community owners and non-community owners. Mark my word on this, Martha. Within the next 2 years, don't be surprised that you have your own community in the next 2 years.
I won't say never.
You will. Right now, your biggest holdback is trying to generate customers, which I completely understand. But think about this. When you have room to breathe and you generate regular customers and you're knocking down the balance of your credit card, what would stop you from having your own community? Does that make sense?
Well, that plus I need to feel and know I have enough value to work a community, to have one and draw
You want to
people.
know? You want to know the ironic of what you just said?
The community itself is a drawing card, the PPP.
No. You already have the value. The value is your transformation in digital marketing.
Oh,
Whatever you do on top of that, that's extra. Does that make sense?
yeah, I'm still
Remember,
waiting for my
people
transformation to
people
significant.
don't buy information. They don't need information. You got Claude, you got ChatGPT for information. But you know what Claude and ChatGPT can't give? Transformation.
Transformation.
It
Martha
has
just
to
said
be a
something
human
very
being.
important.
Yeah,
Martha
it
just
has to
said
be a human
she
being.
doesn't, she's waiting to see the transformation.
Believe me.
She
How
has
many of y'all
transformed.
know Martha 12 months ago?
Well, I see some transformation, but not, or in my mind, I not want to get, to
Can I ask you
feel
this,
like an
Martha?
authority.
Can I ask you this?
What?
Okay. Your first transformation. I'm not even going to answer this. I'm going to ask the community members. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Anybody here can tell me if Martha shows up to the meeting different from the last 12 months.
Yes.
So you see, that wasn't a cemetery yes. That was a pretty exciting yes.
I haven't been here that long, and I know I've seen her change, and I am willing to wager that she will have one going before Christmas,
Now, let me ask you this.
and she'll do well.
That says a lot, man. That says this is from our number one guy. Look at this, guys. Okay. That was the first transformation. Second transformation. Has anyone seen any improvement in her confidence in the camera for the last 12 months?
Ooh, yes.
Listen, you know who is the most important compliment you're going to get from Martha?
No.
My wife.
Oh.
You know, when I listen to all y'all's videos, guess who's next to me listening? And I'm going to tell you one or two comments come out of her mouth. She's reading.
She's what?
Oh, she's reading. Oh, it's natural. It's
I'm
going to go
reading-
either natural or that person is reading the script.
Right.
Wait, hey, I use teleprompter, so am I just a good teleprompter reader?
But let me tell you, it's how you read it. Does
Okay.
it sound natural or does it sound robotic? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the second transformation, right?
Maybe you should ask MP to give us some feedback so that we know where to improve.
I'm working on that. We have a person that is like a guest speaking shy kind of thing. So actually I gave up on that. I passed that baton on to Cynthia.
I've been trying to.
So if anybody's gonna give you a status on that, y'all make sure you bug Cynthia.
I'm trying to interview her because she's got some things that we need to know about. I'm
You
working
hear it
on it.
from Cynthia. She's over here laughing her butt off.
It's okay as long as she doesn't kick.
Guess what,
Mm-hmm.
guys? Guess what? Where's the third transformation? Okay. How many of y'all have seen differences in Martha's posting in the community, in the thumbnails that she generates, in the creation that she generates in the last 12 months? How many of you seen this difference?
And consistency.
And consistency, that's correct.
Yes.
Let me tell you, Martha, with those three transformations, you have more content than you can shake a stick at to have a community. You know, right now, there's a lot of people that have communities right now in DGC, and I'm not pointing out at them, but they don't have the transformation you have.
Mm-hmm.
Remember this, people don't buy information, they pay for transformation. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Just food for thought for yourself. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I got you on an hour and a half. You got me. I don't want to drag this too long. It's a Saturday. You guys have family activities to do. South Africa needs to sleep.
Thank you. And I need to
Edit
garden.
videos.
Too many
I have to
weeds.
edit videos.
Sarasota needs to dry up. They're soaking wet right now.
Hey, yeah, I have a quick request. I would like y'all to pray in agreement that we sell our utility trailer today. It's out in the front yard and we want it gone.
Wow.
Oh, man, that sounds like you trying to make some space.
We got the space for it. We're just not going to be using it. So thank
Hey,
you.
might as well turn it to profit, right?
Yeah.
I have
All right,
one
we'll
more-
pray for you, Martha. Y'all
We
have a
have a
great day.
prayer of
Y'all
agreement,
have a great weekend. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
sir.
Bye.
Thank you.